Horford is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Curry. And it's Murray in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now White, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Back to Johnson, to the left side wing. Mobley finds Butler, outside White. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Murray. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Bucks second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here is Durant. He's got 11. Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer, Horford. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-5 run, and it's Butler missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Curry on the wing. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Butler passes to Mobley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mobley's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Here is Durant. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Mobley sets the pick for Butler. Pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. So it's the Bucks now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing here by 8. Shoots from the block. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Outside Lowry. Lopez, a screen on Butler. The shot by Lowry, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside Butler. Mobley inside. Lopez is there.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Curry with good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And Ellis with the block.
A defensive playmaker. Ellis makes things happen at this end of the court.
Durant with a wide open look. Outside for Curry. Lopez, a screen on Ellis. And yep, another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Stan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
Johnson, good.
Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
Outside, KD. KD, so efficient in there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Ellis outside. Here's White. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Bucks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the 76ers in second place.
And I think for the Bucks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Durant for three. So smooth on the three from Durant. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 13. Olynyk can't hit. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Outside Curry. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 16. Now Kennard. He's got 8. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got 16 here in the second half.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Now here's Durant after the miss from Evan Mobley. Murray down low, defended by Caruso. Al Horford is checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers trail by 17. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Kennard. Pass to Mobley. Over Olynyk. The 76ers again can't hit it.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Milwaukee. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Keon Ellis. Aiden Watson is out there, Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Kennard in at the point. Now here is Lowry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. KD with the bucket. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Lowry. KD looking around. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
There's the pick. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced, and a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And he nails the 3rd. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Ellis, that's good.
Nice response from Ellis. Good touch from distance.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Murray right side. For 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to KD. Launches it. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Ellis. The teardrop falls in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Lowry. Outside, KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. KD's got 11 points in the quarter.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Jackson Davis, guarded by Horford. Watson the screen. Kennard's shot is off. Bucks leading by 17. And Olynyk kicks to Murray. KD on the wing. Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Murray, no good.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Butler against Lowry.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Murray looking around. And here's KD for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Miami, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Stephen Curry comes in for Kyle Lowry. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in the game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. There's the 3. Butler, no good.
Now, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Durant, the pass to Olynyk. It's blocked. Johnson dishes to Ellis. Olynyk with the steal. Lopez right side. Tipped away. Jackson Davis with it. From deep, Ellis. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. And some changes here for the 76ers. Evan Mobley's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ellis. And here is Murray. Curry on the wing. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Caruso. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Mobley sets the pick for White. Durant against Butler. Here's Johnson. The shot's good.
Flexing some muscle on that bucket. Johnson doesn't mind getting physical.
Here's Murray up on top. Defended by Caruso. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Olynyk from past the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, White. And here is Butler. Johnson, a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 16. For 3, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pass to Butler. Shoots over KD. And it's Butler missing.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting
their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Al Horford's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Now here's Murray. Pass to Durant. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Johnson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Caruso, the pass to Johnson. Butler against KD. And stolen by Murray. Here's Curry. Puts up a deep three. And no good. Outside Butler. Into the lane. Back to White. Pass to Butler. This one for three. The rebound by KD. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Butler. Rejected by Murray.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Durant for three. Cans it from downtown. KD's got 33.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. White the pass to Butler. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Murray outside. Curry on the wing. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Now Curry. After the missed three from Derek White. Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. Johnson with the block.
Well, Johnson has a long reach, and he's athletic. He was right on top of that shot attempt.
Caruso finds Butler. To end the drought, Horford with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Murray outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.